In this video, I'm going to show you how you are able to get an 82.5% response rate from all of your outreach that you are doing. My name is Army. I've been in OFM for 4 years now, and I'm running a multi-six-figure OFM agency. And these are all of the tactics and methods that we're currently using to sign new creators. So first of all, let's go through about outreach. Outreach is not just about sending a DM, because whenever someone says it, like, yeah, let's do outreach, then they just mean like send out 200 IG mass DMs and that's about it. But if we just break it down, then it's about having influence. You're able to influence that person, you're able to change what they think about you, having good positioning. Like positioning is like being in the right place, because let's just put it in this way. Like if you are sending out a mass DM on IG and it lands in the spam folder, then you have bad positioning. But if it lands in the primary folder, then you have good positioning. Although everything is the same, like positioning matters a lot. And having authority, because with that, you're like able to like show that you're capable of doing something. So here are some of the best tactics that you can use. Is first of all going to be reciprocity, which basically means if you are giving out free value, free stuff, then people are going to give you something in return. That is the main point of reciprocity. Authority, we already talked about it. Social proof is, for example, you have like a bunch of testimonials, or they have like a couple of girlfriends who are signed with the same agency. All of these are social proof. I just put this example right here because this was like in the 30s, 40s, when females like not allowed, but like it was judged if they were smokers, and they made like a huge campaign which was about let the female smoke also. And because of this, like a lot of females started smoking. And the next is going to be the attractive character. I just put this Pajit right here because obviously if you're a 10 out of 10 Giga Chad from the US who's like a millionaire, you're going to have better chances of signing an OF model than if you are like a Pajit with like a shitty microphone and like a shitty background, right? So you need all of these 4 things. So let me get into the methods, how we are doing it. First of all, obviously everyone knows it, is using the model as accounts. It's really good because you already have authority, because you already have like a bunch of followers, you have like a bunch of fans and all this shit, and you're going to have the social proof because again you are like making a lot of money. You already have, I did not put it here, but I would say like attractive character, because if a female is messaging another female, then you have like better chances. The biggest problem with this kind of method is like it's like getting overused. So all the females like know that, yeah, this is like an agency messaging me who is managing this creator, and it's like kind of hard for newbies if you are just like starting out. But what you can do if you are just starting out and you don't have like a sovereign type of model with like millions and millions of followers, then what you can do is like make a fake Instagram account, and you can inflate all the like followers and likes and all of this stuff with SMM panels. I don't refer to like any of these SMM panels, but you can, if you just like Google something up, then you're going to find like a decent panel. So like don't overthink it. But the only issue with this method, if you're going to start like a fake account, is obviously it's going to be visible when the posts went out. So if I just click on your page and like everything was posted yesterday, then obviously it is going to raise red flags. The next thing is going to be messaging on OF. So the messaging on OF part will be from the positioning, because if you're messaging them on IG, again, a lot of the messages are going to the spam folder. But if you're messaging them on OF, then literally they are going to check out what you are saying because you are subscribed, and they think like that you are a potential buyer. So it's like you're going to get the 82.5% response rate from these, or like at least the scene rate, because they're going to check out what you have to say. This has like a big caveat, which is you have to find the creators which are not with an agency. So first of all, it is fairly easy to find models without the agencies, because all you have to do is just actually look at their promo, look at the link in bio that they are using, look at the page that they have set up, look at the pricing. Just for example, like almost no model who is managing herself has like this 85% discount for like $3 to $5 price range. They usually have this $15 or like $50 subscription price. That's just like a tip of the iceberg, but like you understand what I mean. Again, another good thing, you're going to get a super high response rate. Another good thing is very few people are using it correctly. There are many guys who are messaging these models who are free, but the thing is you have to invest some money. So what we are doing is we're actually paying for the subscription and then messaging the creators. So this way you're going to have such a low competition. Biggest downside to it is like costs money, because if you think about it, one subscription is like $15 plus taxes, because I don't know if you have to pay taxes. You are like $18-20 for like one cold lead. So it's going to be expensive, but it's definitely worth it. And like it's going to crush your soul, because like a lot of these models are going to be dickheads to you because they hate, like fucking hate agencies. But this is why we are going to talk about what we do at the end of the video with these kind of creators, like what you can do to position yourself better. And the best method for this is to check out the last scene, because if a model is online 24/7, that means she's with an agency or she has the chatters, so you're not talking to her. But if you check out the page and it says last seen 10 hours ago, then she's not constantly active, then she doesn't have an agency, then you can message her because you're able to sign her. That we are also using is running promo on theme pages. Obviously, everyone knows about running IG ads to recruit creators. We also made a guide about it like 2-3 years ago now. So again, that method is like kind of patched already. But one big thing that almost no one is doing is setting up an agency page, like which looks good on IG, and then buying promotion from theme pages. For example, like lady memes or like girly memes page. You buy a promo that you're offering some side income or like online income. That is like the promotion part of it, and then you're funneling to your IG. The biggest upside is there are almost no agencies who are using it. Big upside. Another is going to be, which in the long term, it's going to build a brand, because you're going to get the followers or the female audience. Then if you're pushing out some reels, then you're able to get like the audience that you want. Because downside to it is going to be it costs money, because you have to buy the promo for it. You're going to get a lot of unqualified leads, because obviously not all of them are going to understand that it's OF. So you have to deal with that. So I would recommend like putting a VA on the account. And you need good connections to these pages. So like if you're starting from zero, then it might be harder, because you have to send a message to them, you need to get a reply, then you have to make a deal, like yada. So you need like good connections to these pages. And the best tip that I can share with you for this strategy is make sure to buy the promo after you have looked at the account dashboard. So you have to make sure to ask for the account analytics, because if it's like 100% females from Pakistan, it's not going to work out, right? So we went through a couple of these methods, and let me share with you like a couple of tactics that we also use to sign some of these creators. So the best one for the models who are already doing OF is a free audit, because so many of them are making the same exact mistakes. What we're doing is, first of all, make a template with the most common problems. For example, they have a problem with their funnel, with their marketing, that they are not posting every day, that they don't have chatting, that they have the right incorrect pricing, all of these stuff. Make like a big list, like a big template. Then you have to record the Loom video, going through the account and giving out some good free advice. Don't try to be like a smartass. So like obviously also say that, yeah, you are doing this and this really good. Yeah, you have really good content. So like make sure to also give some positive feedback to it. Because if you're only going to say that you're doing this and this shit, then they're going to feel it as an assault. Like That's why I just make sure to do it in a friendly way. And if some of you guys are saying that, yeah, I'm afraid of the camera or some shit, then quit. Then bro, you're asking these models to be OF and showing their pussy and showing their everything, but you are afraid to be on a camera for some random OF models. Bro, get over it. And you don't need any fancy setup. So I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have any fancy shit. I'm just using my phone as a camera right here. You can set it up via a USB-C or through the internet. You can just use your phone as a camera, and that's about it. So it's not complicated, and you can just get a free loom. Boom. Okay, so free audit, offer only chatting. So this is good because a lot of creators hate OF agencies. So how you can promote yourself is a sales team, OF sales team, like a chatting agency or something along those lines. Because with this, let's just say that you're able to close her for 25%. Let's say you're making I don't know, 10% profit or some shit like that. And then after that, you can, after giving her good results, but you're going to give her the good results because most of these OF models are chatting themselves 1, 2, 3 hours a day, no real scripts, no real nothing. So just from this, you're going to increase her revenue. And then from there, you can go to 50% with the marketing because she's already going to trust you. Okay, and the last one, which is only possible if you are if you really know what you are doing and if you have the money to burn, which is going to be a 1 week free trial. For 1 week, you're going to put on a chatting team, you're going to send her some ideas, you're going to start managing a couple of these accounts. But after the 1 week trial ends, it's almost a 99% sign. Sorry for my bad handwriting, but you understand my point. So, if you are going to apply all of these methods into your agency, then I guarantee that within a week or two, you're able to sign at least a few clients. Obviously, there are some other methods, for example, the Instagram ads, which are still somewhat working, not as good as before, but somewhat still working. Or if you have a personal brand, again, I'm just talking from my experience, I get so many models applying to the agency every single day who are making 10, 20, 30K a month by themselves because I just have this own persona in my office room with my whiteboard in the background, just yapping about some shit that we are doing, and I'm getting the models every single day in my inbox. And the next day is obviously buying it from marketplaces. But if you don't want to do any of those routes, then these are the things that I would focus on. And if you're interested in getting daily updates and daily shows about OFM, make sure to check out my Telegram channel in the description. It's totally free, not an upsell, no nothing. I'm just giving out as much free value as possible there. That's about it. See you guys.